Oh, hey there. I don't have anything planned, but I didn't plan anything out for this video. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm just gonna tell you it straight. Sleuth Saturdays. Every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Playing through all the Nancy Drew games. See you at the end of the video. Okay, there we go. Alright, so should be good to go. We're just gonna get straight into it. Okay.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah.
This is the
and
character I
asked me to
remember.
come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Well, considering the fact that we've been asked to investigate it, I'm going to assume it's something more sinister. Considering the fact that this made it into a game, this is a case, this isn't a case that Nancy went there and was like, oh, there's a bunch of accidents,
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm
assuming
sensing
this is
an
the other
aura of
lady.
danger around
Okay,
you.
here we
I can tell
go.
you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
And you do?
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
I'm gonna
Does your
just keep it
intuition
real.
tell you
I'm
who
gonna
could
keep
be
it real. I'm not gonna
behind
go to
these
ghost
freak
delving with her.
accidents?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Do you have any more information?
What do you
on
assume
Miss
it's a mister,
Valdez?
Nancy?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be
Played through
revealed.
the putt-putt game series, too. Listen, buddy.
Om,
Is that like...
om.
Do people actually do that? Do they actually go like the om stuff? Oh,
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I was supposed to ask her about the history. I
sure
don't know.
am.
I don't know. Is she
This
the one who
house
hired
must
us?
have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was
Ooh,
once a
old-time
hotel.
saloon in the basement. Okay.
A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old
Like Nancy,
houses were destroyed
whenever
in the
she
Great
expresses
Earthquake,
interest in something,
so we
also has
don't
to
know
like
much about the origins
probe
of the
questioning,
place.
basically.
Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, so Rose just gave us like a lot of information there. Let's do that. Everyone post their schedules here. Schedule. Lewis noon to 5, Charlie 8 to 5, Abby out from 3 to 6. Okay. Top 10 tips to sell your bed and breakfast. That's crazy. I guess today it would be like how to sell your Airbnb. Is this puzzle in the corner she's talking about? This one? Rotate the pieces, click the right mouse button. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I'm the best shape guy. I don't even know if this is how you're supposed to do it, you know what I mean? I'm not even sure if that's correct. Ixnay, like I get them to fit in correctly, but I'm not sure if they're in the correct placement. So like it's the wood grain is what I'm looking for, that
How's
kind of
that
thing.
inlay puzzle coming along?
Okay, but I still haven't finished it.
Don't work too hard. How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she
Okay,
thinks
so Abby
is
was
causing all of these
the red-haired
accidents.
lady.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
I mean,
Hi,
obviously,
Nancy.
like, but there's no other lady in the cast, it seems. So
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Nice to meet you.
they'll just say
Rose and
nice to meet
Abby
you.
really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
I can see that. But what do you like to do when you're not renovating Victorian mansions? Any hobbies?
Well, I'm taking classes at the local community college. I really like history. That's
Yes!
why it's neat to live. I mean, work here, because everything is so old. It's got real character.
What do you know about the history of this house?
Not much. Lewis told me it was built in the 1880s and that it survived the 1906 earthquake.
Who's Lewis?
Who's Lewis?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Excuse me? What was that? I don't know what's happened. It looks like my stream's frozen. My webcam like disconnected for a second. I'm stuck in the thinker pose. That was really weird. So it was like right after the spooky stuff happened, and also like a botter came in chat at the same like second that happened. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. I think my webcam just like something died or something, and it like caused my whole computer to freak the hell out. There we go. Okay. Webcam's back up. For some reason, OBS is like really weird as well. It's like crunched. Like, is it looking like that on the stream? Okay, I fixed it. That was weird. That was really weird. I have no idea what just happened. I've never seen that happen before. It was really strange. I think my webcam, like something happened where it disconnected, and it caused my whole OBS to freak out, and I couldn't see anything. All right, well, back to the game. There's no audio. Okay. That's a problem. Hopefully something we can fix. Is it trying to go to my webcam because like it glitched out, and is that what's happening? You guys see this, right? Okay, I can hear it now. Okay, that was weird. Thanks, webcam. Yeah, weird webcam disconnect. Right after that spooky stuff happened, like it was just a confluence. The spooky thing happened, then like a bot came into chat and said like buy free streamers at this, and then like my everything, like my computer froze basically because the webcam disconnected and I didn't know what to do. So back upstairs real quick. Okay, they're laying on the creep factor real big. I want to check this out. Okay. We might have to use that later.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed
What?
up
Why
one
did she
day.
say it like that?
It was really
How did you
odd.
find
I remember
Charlie?
Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Alright. Let's put our nose to the grindstone here.
I did it!
Okay, well.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished!
You can tell I haven't finished it.
But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs.
It was just
so you
very,
can
very
check out the broken
close in all
tiles
the
on
wood
hallway
grains.
ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Hey, yo, Charlie!
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I know you need to finish this up. Can I just ask you a quick question? Where the fuck are the chisels?
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
I have no idea who this lady is.
I'm helping one of Hannah's friends.
I just got her name. I got her name in my phone book with a number.
Wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
The address is 4653 California Lane.
California
Is that
Lane in
anywhere
San
near
Francisco.
there?
Come
No,
on.
I think you're in the Heights. The Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San
Oh,
Francisco.
we're gonna need her help later.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons. My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay. The dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
So it seems. My room is full of Chinese decorations.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
Well, I guess that beats the turkey room. Are there a lot
Turkey
of
room, dude. I'd go
Victorian
crazy in the
mansions
turkey room.
San
My
Francisco?
hungry ass could not be caught in the turkey
San
room.
Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
The gold rush was in 1849, right?
The big one, yes. There was a huge increase in the city's population, and San Francisco had a reputation for being a lawless frontier town.
Still does.
Lots of people made a quick fortune here and lost it just as fast. Oh dear, am I talking too much? I get so distracted at times I tend to get carried away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing?
I guess she's gonna be our helpful liaison for
Come
this.
across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action.
Okay.
You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Do you know anything about Valdez? Nancy, Valdez is like one of the most common Spanish-American last names. What do you want? What do you want me to tell you?
Do you
like,
know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
I should get
like,
going. Bye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk
anything
soon.
about Valdez? Yeah, I know about 3 of them. Like, hello, is Lewis in here? He is.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
Are you researching the history of this house?
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
What are you using the library?
Okay, so it's him,
Research.
and he's trying to
This
scare them out
library
because he
contains
did find
many
something
rare
remarkable,
books
and he wants
documents
to
that
take it.
predate the Great Earthquake. It was quite a find for a student of the Victorian period, such as myself.
Okay, you just said there's nothing valuable in this house, but you contradicted yourself immediately afterwards by saying Many rare books and documents that predate the Great Earthquake are in here. What's your story, buddy?
What are you looking for in these books?
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd
He
like
realized
to
he
talk,
said
I
something stupid.
really
He's like,
don't
"Oh
have the
fuck!
time.
I
Please.
just said that there was nothing important, and then I'm talking about how thoroughly I'm looking through these books because they're all from a time where, like, before they got destroyed, basically." All right. So what's this thing out here? Oop. You know what I mean? Like, and then you with the. It was moving. I saw that. Hey, 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 buddy! I saw that. What are you doing down there? She's out of her room, right? Yeah, let's snoop. What the? How old is this woman? She got the dang. Like, are those the ceiling light, like, star things? Is that what that is? First came the rat, then the ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Alright. Oh, interesting. Okay. Was it not her? I thought, like, she had gotten back and was, like, crying because she saw something, but I guess maybe not. This is supposed to be a creepy thing. Because you hear that? The spooky sounds. Somebody peeled away in the car in my room? Like, what's going on with this, like, the spooky sounds? They're non-stop. It's a little overkill. Do my best to draw this Chinese symbol. You know what? I think I did a pretty good job, actually. I think that was pretty well done. At least we have, like, a time frame for when they're gonna... What was that? Screwdriver. We might want to take those wire cutters as well, if you remember the last game. What is... That's a drill. Okay, for a second I thought that was a gun. Secret compartment here. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Remember that for later. Key in there. Peculiar. You think it's... Who was there? Who was there?
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm still working on them.
Don't work too hard.
I'm still working on them. I've been all day. I've been working on these tiles. I couldn't just ask Charlie for a fucking paint chipper or whatever.
The spirits wish to speak to you, Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
Okay.
We really don't have time for this.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all.
Okay,
of
so
our
there's somebody in the table.
What's that?
She's building the atmosphere.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
We have. Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was.
I like how Nancy's just like a silhouette.
In the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
Where can she be?
The spirits have spoken.
I wonder what Nancy's face would look like, right? Like,
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no more time for these games, Abby. And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
okay then. 10 p.m. We did that seance for so long. There's dancing dragons here. I don't even notice you could zoom in on that.
It's stuck. It's
What
stuck.
the heck? Okay then. What? I did okay. All right then. We just found a secret key in the bedpost. Did you see that? This game's gonna be fun to edit.
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
I'm
I'm
convinced.
convinced that this house is haunted. I'm just not sure who is responsible.
Isn't it obvious? Senor Valdez and his wife, long-lost soulmates wandering aimlessly in the netherworld, returning to this house to search for each other. I only hope that one day I will be able to reunite them so that they may find peace.
What kind of person is Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
There's a secret compartment in the basement. Okay, thank you.
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm
Weird
sure his
sound
clients
glitch
will
with
be
the sound
quite
there, but,
interested in
you know.
our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
She's trying to build up like the haunting of this place, so it'd be like a haunted B&B, so it'll make a bunch of money. That's what she's trying to do.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Lewis if he can get me some antique frames for them.
They're
Rose
so
and I can
vintage.
use
I
the
love the
pictures in our
aesthetic of these
historical
old
display.
papers.
Was there anything about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Do you have any idea who this woman might be?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was.
How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
Do you know who this phantom could be?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Do you know where
Sure.
I can find a paint scraper?
Sure.
Ask Charlie. I'm sure he's lost it again.
I'll
I'd
let
love
you
to
know
ask
that
Charlie,
eventually.
but when I try to ask him questions, he goes, sorry, I gotta be somewhere else right now. And then he sits there painting the same block of wood for, 6 hours. Oh, damn. Somebody's having a good time. Alright, let's go talk to Charlie about this mysterious paint scraper that hasn't been found yet. Even though there's seen so many painting tools around, there's no way he only has one. Probably like in a pile with all these other painting tools if we just looked.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
Huh.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it. So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
Why can't I ask him about the paint scraper?
Can you tell me more about the accidents?
I'd really rather not talk about that right now.
Have you ever heard of someone named Valdez?
I've heard of a Diego Valdez. He was a wealthy rancher who lived in the 1800s. Yeah, I just read a book on him for my history class.
Was he from San Francisco?
No, he was sort of a hermit and never married. But he was extremely generous. He gave away thousands of dollars.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose is sort of hatty, you know?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
What is that small closet in the hallway for?
You mean the dumbwaiter? It's like a mini elevator. It's broken right now. The elevator is stuck between the 2 floors and the pulley ropes are cut.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Thanks.
Why can't
What's
I
up?
ask him about the
Later.
Paint scraper.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Why can't I say, hey man, where's the
Paint scraper at?
Hey man, do you perhaps know where your
Back to your
Paint
renovation.
scraper is?
I was wondering if you could tell me where perhaps you left your
Paint scraper.
Let's see if we can find this.
Paint scraper.
Let's see if we can find this paint. I don't know why I'm doing like the speed up, slow down joke. There it is. The paint scraper.
It's locked.
Is it
It's
now?
locked.
Ooh. Of course. Iron, we need one of those, of course. Yep. We got a crowbar, I think. I was going to say like an iron pipe, but I don't think that's what that is. Music. Okay, we got these circled ones. Every good boy does fine. Alright.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I
Finished
found.
is a
I'm
term.
sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Only answer questions, thank God.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
Have you heard of someone named Lizzie Applegate?
No, I haven't.
Do you think Charlie is responsible for these accidents?
Abby thinks he is, but I'm not sure. I
Charlie's
really
living in
trust
this
him,
house, by the
and I'm
way.
willing
Like,
to
that's
give
for
him
sure.
the benefit of the doubt.
Does Charlie live around here?
He told me he just moved here from Iowa, but doesn't have a place of his own yet. He said
Yeah.
he's staying with friends.
He's definitely living in the walls.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Charlie is living in the walls.
I can see you're busy.
She wants me to
I'll let you
repair the
go.
dumbwaiter,
So long.
it sounded like. So.
The rope is cut.
Okay, that worked. How ingenious of me. I mean, I was like, why did they give us this iron? Like, what's the use of the iron? It has to be used to, like, weigh this thing down, basically. Interesting. Oh, here's the last tile. Dragon Eye Pottery. Here's a question. What did that do? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. He's here early.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
Okay. Child.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
He's living. Okay, he's. Hasta la pasta, dude. No way he says that. No way he says that. That's like my favorite thing to say. Holy, he just shot up like 15 like slots in the ranking meter. Okay, but first off, he's living behind this this mirror, right? Like that's where he's living, 100%. Like he saw the thing. He's lying about the hidden passageways for sure. You're cruising through this one? I'm saying, dude, that I'm going through this one fast. Apparently I have some latent memories of completing it or something that I just subconsciously am going through it. But he's living in that mirror because he saw like the seance happen, and he's lying about hidden passages for sure. So he's living behind that, like 100%. Like there's no chance that's not what he's doing. But first, I think we use the crowbar here.
Stuck.
Yep. Okay.
It's so dark in here.
We use the lamp. There is a drop there, so watch out. Yep. Term paper. El Diablo. Okay, so this is Vasquez. E. Vasquez is El Diablo, right? Great King.
Hello.
I was gonna say, can I tattle on Charlie? Be like,
You go.
he's living in your walls. He is living in your walls right now, just so you know.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Charlie, I know your secret. I know you're living in the hidden room behind the saloon.
Please don't tell Rose. I have no place to stay.
How did you find the room?
I was homeless, camping out in parks. One day I was looking for a place to get out of the rain, so I ducked under some bushes and found this hidden panel that led to the secret room. Nancy, I didn't mean any harm. I just needed a place to live.
I really think you should tell Rose.
You help
But
me, and I'll keep your
the
secret, buddy.
if you help me out.
It's a deal, and I will tell Rose. What do you need?
I'm guessing you saw Abby's seance. What else have you seen from that two-way mirror?
Once I saw Lewis tapping on the floors and walls. He could have been checking for termites, but it was kind of weird if you ask me.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy. And thanks, Nancy, for keeping my secret. I'll tell Rose.
Lewis. Password. Night. Please wait while Maze is loading? What the heck? We did it. Okay. There, laptop antiques. Okay. Antiques. First off, let's see what's here. I present a client who would like to sell their collection of post-Civil gold bullion. Oh. He found gold bullion? Is that what I'm learning? Okay. Well, let's get to this.
What are you doing in there?
What happened?
I got caught snooping around, and Rose asked me.
Really?
Oh no.
Virginia, which we called Gumbo Foo.
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may
Somebody's
have something
entering
to
the
do with
room?
the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends
Hello?
about it. Gumbo foo.
Somebody was right. Lewis was right behind me, and he heard me talk about that. Lewis is gonna be pissed. So I need to hit B-E-G-A-G. T-B-E-F. A-B. Perfect. Perfect. The bandit's treasure, my love. Here's the key you'll need. Okay. So Lewis is the corrupt. No. Okay. So Charlie's a dumbass. Let's detail all the people. Rose is genuinely trying to make something out of this place. Good for her. Hopefully we'll help her out here. Charlie is a dumbass. Charlie's an idiot. Who's not a handyman. He's a historian student who's sleeping in somebody's walls. Which you have to do stuff to live, but he's kind of dumb. Abby is doing something with the seance to scare Rose intentionally. And like all the spooky stuff that's happening in the manor is to scare Rose intentionally from Abby. Or it's because she wants to drum up like the haunted bed and breakfast. It's one of the two. I'm not sure if she has evil intentions or good intentions yet. And then Lewis is just purely his own gain. He thinks there's gold in the manor and wants to try to sell it, basically. I believe that's what I believe that's what his things.
Not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Any kind of music player up here?
Is there more to this music than what I'm seeing?
Okay, that's what it is. Find Diego on stairs. This thing. Still don't have the spider. What's that? Duh, idiot. Okay, well, there's that. Just completely missed it last time. Didn't even, like, see it. Okay. Yes, dude, what's wrong?
I need a tape.
Yes.
Hello, Nancy.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history, a folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store. And it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society.
Did Lizzie ever wear men's clothing?
I'm sure she played some roles where she had to dress as a man, but she was quite an elegant woman, quite fashionable for her time.
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
A popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose
I
and
hit him with the question that
need.
makes him make him hate me.
Gumbo Foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses Gumbo Fu.
House of Great Books.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while. Everyone is going to the Winter Festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and...
Okay.
What was the other thing?
Okay.
Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Oh. Okay, rat. Fox. Then you hit him with the tiger. Then you hit him with the rabbit. Then you hit him with the dragon. Snake. Horse. Horse. Okay, I can see it now. Horse. Goat. That's my goat right there. Monkey. Rooster. dog and lore. Okay, then. That's what we need the symbols for. Sorry, I could not drop this off myself, and I'm out of the door for a month-long photo shoot in Mexico. I spoke with my friend about gumbo foo, and she told me that it means gold treasure mansion! Gold treasure mansion. Well, that's a difference from House of Great Books. Listen, my child. Wait, listen, my child, to the story of dreams. Child, to the story of dreams. And the beginning is more difficult than it seems. Okay. This is it. This is the hint, at least. Hooray.
Something's missing here.
Here's Elizabeth. I've never really been before. El Diablo. Yep. Our wedding day. Elizabeth Applegate. Diego Valdez. Yes. El Diablo is Diego Valdez for sure. Elizabeth Valdez. Am I supposed to have like a Chinese like symbol thing? Oh my god. Cool. Well, Goins, false floor. Okay. I'm stupid, dude. The whole time I was just like passing by that. I guess it's kind of hard to see. It didn't work like an actual safe. Alright. I'm sorry? Oh. It's one of these bad boys. That was so easy. Oh my. Alright, let's use our knowledge. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Here it is. Just in case. What is happening exactly?
It's stuck.
It's just good old-fashioned crowbar.
And to think I was standing on it all along.
All right, come out, Lewis.
Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Yeah. No doubt.
Lewis?
I knew it. There must be over $1 million in here.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
Go up these stairs, because those stairs will alert him if I go up the other ones.
What? Hey!
And kill him with the chandelier.
Hey! Get me out of
Yeah.
here.
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry, he's
Do your
fine.
best. I'm just about finished with my renovation work and counting out all of those gold coins. Lewis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself.
Yep.
Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the first month of its opening. I guess a haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such
There you
things
go.
as ghosts. I think. See you soon.
What was that
Nancy.
supposed to be? All right. Well, we had an easy time with it in the early game, and then we got stalled for like a really long time. So this one only about like 3/4 of a page, as opposed to the 2 pages the last two have done. So that's kind of surprising. But I think overall it was a lot easier of a game than the previous two. I mean, I guess the first one wasn't really hard per se, so maybe it's on the same difficulty as that one, but the second game was a lot more difficult because it felt like you had to find the exact thing. When this one, it felt like there was like one or two moments of that, but a lot of it was, I don't know, it felt fun. I wish the weird, creepy stuff there did a bit more of it, because a lot of it happened in like the first section of the game, and it was like a bunch of like jump scare things to get you, and then it kind of cut out towards the end. Lonnie Manelli, shout outs to her. But yeah, the game was a lot of fun. I liked it. I had a good time with it, especially in those early parts with all the jump scares and stuff. Wasn't too hard. Had a couple of like multiple puzzles that were like different puzzles that interacted into like the overarching like puzzle theme, basically. So that was kind of cool. I like the fact that there was not just one overarching puzzle like Secrets Can Kill, that kind of thing. So I like that there was like multiple puzzles working together there. But overall it was very easy, so I had to knock a few points for that. You know what I mean? It was it's kind of very simple in a lot of ways. Speedy. I think I was pretty fast with it, you know? At least in the early parts. The maze definitely knocks a few points off it, because that thing was garbage. That maze was not great. Other than that, though, had a great time with it. Hello. The light is beaming down upon me. I pretty much said all I needed to say in the end of that stream, so my thoughts are pretty much the same as myself back then. I liked it. It's probably my favorite of the earliest ones I've played so far. And next, Treasure in a Royal Tower. Like I said, every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing through the games in order. And I got about an hour before I got to go stream Treasure in a Royal Tower, so I got to finish up this video. So, but thank you for watching. And like I said, you want to come by and see me figure out things in real time, stop by the stream, or subscribe here to see more of these videos every week. So see you soon.